think you were in number 4.
Thank you.
Right, good afternoon. 36 District Courts afternoon docket is in session. At this time, I'm Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as the presiding judge. Hopefully, I've given you all enough time to get some things together so we can move this docket. I appreciate it. All right, Ms. Mack, who do I have up first? I'm doing retained counsel only. Please make sure that your client's video is on. They're ready to go, that their face is visible, so we can capture their image, so that once we get started, we can keep moving. Ms. Mack, who's up first?
Yes, that will be Attorney Marvin Smith. I forgot his client's name, but he was the first attorney to check in with us this afternoon.
All right, Attorney Smith, tell me your client's name.
Amir El Sayed, S-A-Y-E-D. And he is
You spell the entire last name.
E-L S
It has to be an
A-L.
A. I have the A's.
Yes.
L
S-A-Y-E-D. And it's
No, A-L-S-A-I-D-I.
oh, thank you. S-A-I-D-I.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Mack, is this on my docket today?
I'm looking for it myself. Spell it one more time. A-L-S.
A-L-S-A-I-D-I.
It's spelled, is it, your first name is R-I-Y-A-D-H?
No, first name is Amir, A-M-I-R.
Okay, then we don't have him. Let's find him.
Okay.
Okay, now, if he was the first person to check on, nobody checked to see if his client was on the docket?
Well, he's got a card that says arraignment, and it's SP1.
No, that was a question for my staff.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
So I looked at this case. It looks to be in warrant status by the ROA. The date of the offense was November 16th, 2021. Defense counsel is saying that they got a notice for today's date on November 16th, 2022, but the ROA reflects it's in warrant status.
Okay, it's not on my docket, but he would be in my courtroom, and it's scheduled for arraignment today, Attorney Smith?
That's correct, Your Honor. He's got a postcard that says that.
Okay, can you give me the case number again, please?
It's SP128-00143.
All right, thank you. And then, sir, would you please, Mr. Smith, Attorney Smith, please place your appearance on the record for me?
Marvin Smith, P41281 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Thank you. And then let me have the defendant, please state your name.
Amir Al-Saidi.
All right, Ms. Mack, did you say something?
Yes, Judge, I was looking at the case that today's date was removed from the calendar so it was not scheduled for today, just so you know. It is in warrant status and there was nothing scheduled for today on this case. It was removed.
So your client didn't show up on his date, Attorney Smith. Have you spoken with the prosecutor today regarding this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did you get an offer from the people, or how are you all proceeding?
So, Your Honor, if I may, at this point, because it's in warrant status and there's also 2 tickets that are in default that are companion tickets of this, I wasn't sure if this is something that we could even do today because I'm not sure if his client is in the courtroom as well for the warrant ticket.
He is. He's on
Okay.
the screen.
What I would do, Your Honor, if we do pull those 2 tickets out of default, I'd have them plead to the no insurance and meant to improper plates.
Yes, we'll do that. Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the whole offer. He faded in and out. What is the offer again?
It would be from the no insurance, Your Honor, the misdemeanor count that they gave us the case number 2, that would be reduced to improper plates, and then the ones in default I would dismiss.
All right,
Thank
Ms.
you, Your
Mack.
Honor.
Thank you. And Ms. Attorney Smith, your client wishes to take advantage of that offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Mack. Could you give me the other case numbers for the 2 civil infractions that are in default? Attorney Smith, would you happen to have those numbers?
No, I didn't hear the corresponding, but it's,
Attorney
they're-
Rosenthal?
So yes, Your Honor, the ticket that I do have, if it is corresponding to the ticket, ticket number that I was given for this case is SP 128-00143. So I believe it may be ending in SP 128-0014, count 1 and count 2. Not positive though, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Mack, would you verify that for me when you get a second, please? Ms. Mack, can you hear me? If you can hear me, I can't hear you.
I can hear you, Your Honor.
I'm talking to you, sorry.
Oh, she was on mute.
The only cases that this defendant has are counts 1, 2, and 3, and they're all misdemeanors. There are no civil infractions.
Thank you.
Okay,
They're all in
listen,
warrant status.
you all are gonna, listen, this is why I come on like 30 minutes after the docket call for you all to get this worked out. I can't spend the first 15, 20 minutes of my docket trying to sort out someone that's not on my docket. So what I'm going to suggest, Attorney Smith, is that as soon as Mr. Rosenthal gets a breather, you all can get a chance to talk, but I need to continue to move my docket because he's not even on my docket. He missed his original court date. Okay, that's the best I can do for now. So I'm gonna pass on it, okay?
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Mack, who do we have next that's on my docket?
Right, sorry about that, Judge. The next attorney is, Mr. Corbin.
Attorney Corbin, are you with us? Yes.
Yes,
Good afternoon. Tell me your client's name, please.
yeah, good afternoon, Your Honor. Kim Corbin on behalf of Habib Al-Hade.
Okay, give me 1 second to find your client, and I found him. Case number V501-67422. Your client is here for a pretrial. Where's your client today?
Well, Judge, actually, I have him on the phone because he was having trouble getting in, but I've talked to Mr. Rosenthal and we would like to adjourn this. This case has to do with getting a business license. My client has done everything that needs to be done. There's some fees that need to be paid, and he's tried to call the city several times, but nobody answers. So he's going to go down there. I talked to him 5 minutes ago, and he said, I'll just go down there to try and work it out.
Now, counsel, your client knew about this pretrial date for a few weeks. Why didn't he,
Well-
if he didn't get a response, why didn't he go down before today's date?
Oh, well, Judge, he has been down there. He told me once, and he's called them several times. The people he's dealing with are telling him everything's fine. You just need to contact them and pay some fees. So he's prepared to do that.
Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, at this moment, Your Honor, it looks like they're in the process of being in compliance, and defense did ask for a date in January. I think that it would be best, Your Honor, if we do push this to January and the costs are paid, I think that we can have a quick resolution to this case at your discretion, Your Honor.
Can you all quickly have a quicker resolution in December? You're asking me to put this out for almost, 60 days.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, I'm not sure on the status that his client's in right now with the city, so I'm not sure if they would be there in December, Your Honor. That would be Mr. Corbin, and the defendant would know better than I.
Well, actually, my concern isn't my client. It's the city is open and closed quite a bit over the next 6 weeks. So I just didn't want to give you a date that was impractical. So I leave it to the judge's discretion.
Right. I appreciate it, counsel. Listen, this is the best.
You would think this would be something that could be wrapped up in a couple weeks.
Okay, so this is what I'll do, counsel. I will put this on for, not a Wednesday. I'll put it on for Thursday, January 5th, 2022. And I'm just gonna set it for a bench trial. And so you all should be ready to proceed. I'm not going to adjourn again for a pretrial. We need to be ready to go forward. If you haven't gotten it resolved by then, counsel, would your client be requesting a bench trial or a jury trial? I'm sorry, I should ask you that.
A bench trial is fine, Judge.
Okay,
What time would that be at, Judge?
The bench trial would be at 10:45 a.m.
Very good. We'll get it wrapped up before then.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you all could get it wrapped up, that would be great. Thank you so much for your patience. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Mack, who do we have up next?
Mr. Attorney Ali Barrow. I
Mr.
think that's-
Barrow, good afternoon, Mr. Barrow. Who's your client today?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mr. Ali Ayub, and he is present via Zoom, Your Honor.
Ayub? Okay, thank you. I do have those cases before me. I have the following. I have case number 227-359951, 227-35996, counts 1, 2, and 3. Counsel, your appearance.
May it please this honorable court, Attorney Ali Barrow, P85907, appearing on behalf of defendant Ali Ayub. Mr. Ayub, please state your name for the record loud and clear.
Where's Mr. Ayub? I don't see anyone with the name Ayub on the screen.
I believe it was the Galaxy Note 8.
Okay, well, he might be sleeping. Sir, Mr. Ayub, are you with us? He's not connected to audio.
Well, Your Honor, if it does help, the criminal matters are being dismissed and we are being responsible to a civil infraction. That was the plea offer made by Mr. Rosenthal today. And I do
Okay.
have to enter into a responsible plea.
All right, and that's going to be with respect to which matter?
That would be for the misdemeanor counts of no proof of insurance misdemeanor.
No, which one is are you accepting responsibility for?
The civil infraction, which will be the I believe it. Sorry, I'm looking here, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can chime in, Your Honor. It's going to be prohibited parking. That's going to be amended to blockading, Your Honor.
Okay,
That
all
is
right,
correct.
very good. And counsel, you have permission to enter a plea of responsible
I
for
do.
your client to prohibited parking in the city of Detroit? Okay, I will accept that plea. Please keep your device on mute until your case is called. I will accept that plea of responsible. I'll amend the charge to blockading traffic. Statutory fine is $175. Your client needs to get that paid before December 3rd, 2022. I'm placing on my docket for 10:30 a.m. As long as he gets it paid, does not have to come back. At that time, the remaining 3 matters will be dismissed, okay?
Great, thank you, Your Honor. You
All
and your staff have a wonderful day.
You do the same. Thanks for your patience.
Thank you.
All
Bye,
right.
Mr.
All right, who do we have up next for, is Mr. Werbling the only other retained counsel that I see?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and your client, thank you for placing it on the screen, Mr. Werbling. It is last
Yes,
name
Judge.
Ahmed.
I had Fareed Ahmed, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much. I have case number U637-87222. Counsel, your appearance.
May it please this court, Your Honor, good afternoon. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of Mr. Ahmed.
All right, Mr. Ahmed is with us. Mr. Ahmed, please unmute and state your name.
Yes, sir, Ahmed.
Oh, that's not my client, Judge.
Oh, you have, I'm sorry, you have Fareed Ahmed.
Yeah,
Where
yeah, see, I think he might be in the waiting room, maybe. He
Okay,
just tried calling me. So,
is he on a Galaxy Note?
Just brought him in to see.
Did you bring him in, Ms. Fields?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Do you see your client, counsel?
I'm looking, Judge.
Is that him joining us in the black and white shirt? No, that's not him. Okay, I need to call cases. If your
Yeah,
client
all right.
is visible,
Oh, yeah, that is him in the black and white shirt, sorry, Judge.
he's not connected to audio. It looks like he's trying to connect.
Galaxy Note 8, gotcha.
Okay, he's not connected.
No. Okay, I'll have it passed. I apologize for the technical issues, Judge.
Maybe reach out to him and get him
Yep.
connected, okay? All right, and I'll recall when you're ready. All right, Mr. Ellisall, your client on.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. He should be. He's been texting me, so I believe he's in waiting room 9. That's what the message has been to me.
For some reason, yes, tell me your client's name.
It is Raja Al Zubaidi.
All right, I see both of those, Miss Fields, can you bring him in, please?
Okay. You said Roger,
Raja, Rajeh, and then Al Zubaidi, ALZ.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I came in late.
Please keep your device on mute until your case is called. There's someone that keeps unmuting. Please keep your device on mute, or I'm going to place you in a waiting room and you'll be last on my docket. Thank you so much. All right, they're getting your client. Are there any other retained matters that's in the courtroom with retained counsel?
Looks like, I think he's got complete capabilities right now.
Yes, let's recall it very quickly. For Fareed Ahmed, U637872222. Mr. Ahmed, please state your full name for the record. Okay, we can barely hear you though. All right, counsel, hopefully he can hear us. How are we proceeding? This matter was scheduled for a pretrial on today.
Yes, Judge, he understands he has an absolute right to have a jury trial, but he's waiving that right. He's requesting a bench trial.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Ahmed, no one has forced you to agree to a bench trial, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Ms. Mack, what would my bench trial date be? Any day except a Wednesday, and it should be scheduled for 10:45.
Are we doing 3 weeks for trial, Judge?
No, ma'am, I'd like to do 2.
2 weeks? Okay. So December the 1st looks like the first available date, which would be at 10:45, Judge.
All right, very good. Mr. Rosenthal, that bench trial date will be December 1st, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. Thank you all, and I'll see you then. Thank you, Mr. Werbling.
Thank you, Judge. Good seeing you and your staff. Have a great holiday if I don't see you.
You do the same. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. All
Judge,
right. I'm ready on, yes.
my husband was late for his for his court day, and
Okay.
I don't think he has an attorney or anything like that, but if you can speak to him and we could just explain to you why he had a ticket for
No, you'll have to talk with an attorney, ma'am. So thank you. The court reporter will send you an invitation to a breakout room, and he'll have to go in that breakout room and meet with an attorney, okay? Thank you.
Okay, but how do I do that?
I'll
As soon
put
as
them
you
in a,
get-
I can put them in the breakout room, Your
They
Honor.
send you an invitation, you'll accept it, and you'll go to a breakout room.
You guys will be placed in breakout room number 4 right now.
6, actually.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ellisell, did you find your client?
He said, Your Honor, he said he's in breakout room 9, but I don't see him. Let me go try to find him. If I can go to a breakout room. Oh, no, I can't.
What's your client's name, sir?
I'm
Al
here.
Zubaidi.
I'm here. I'm here.
I
Oh,
brought
there he is. Yes.
Camera. We don't know that you're here if your camera's not on.
Hold on, camera.
Yes.
Get right there.
Okay.
Did you turn? There you are. Thank you so much. I have the following case numbers: SP 137-93371, case number SP 137-99001. Counsel, your appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lawrence Ellisell, 71355, with and on behalf of Raja Al Zubaidi.
Thank you. And then Mr. El-Zubaidi, please state your full name for the record.
راجع الزبيدي.
All right, thank you. Counsel, today is the pre-trial. How are the parties proceeding?
Your Honor, I believe I need to speak to Mr. Rosenthal to resolve this, or if there's any plea option. I
I think
apologize.
what it would be today, Your Honor, would be a 1-for-1, but I can go in a breakout room with Lawrence right now.
All right, very good. I don't know if you're taking your client with you. I'll recall this.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens, let's get your clients and bring them into the courtroom, and let's do your 5 matters, please.
Thank you, Judge. I might have more than 5 now.
All right, let's do it. There you go, Mr. Fikens.
You can close out my breakout room, Judge.
Which breakout room is it?
I think it was 4. I believe it was 4.
Breakout room number 4. Ms. Fields, can you close out his breakout room?
I don't think I can close it without closing all of them. I can bring them out though.
All
You
right.
can bring them to the main session. Just bring
Yes.
everybody to the main session from that courtroom and don't close out all of them. That's how you have to move them in.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm okay. So I can just bring them all to the main session at one time?
No, I don't know if you
have
can
to
do it at one time.
individually.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep, I can bring them all out individually. Yep. I'm bringing them out now.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you all were teaching me something new.
Yeah, me too.
I was say, okay.
Did you need help bringing out anyone, Your Honor?
No, I think Ms. Fields is doing it.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
going down the line now.
All right, wonderful. I see that Mr. Ellisell is back. Are we ready with your client, for your client?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay, let's call Mr. Al-Zubaidi. Where is Mr. Al-Zubaidi?
Yes.
All right, very good. Counsel, how are we proceeding? As to these 2 matters that are scheduled for pretrial.
Your Honor, I believe, speaking with the prosecutor, we're going to respectfully request a bench trial so we can have an opportunity to hopefully have the ordinance officer present to resolve these a little better.
Around the courtroom.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Al-Zubaidi, no one has forced you to request a bench trial, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and so I'm gonna schedule it for a bench trial. And that date, Ms. Mack, are we still good with December 1st?
Yes, we are, Judge.
December 1st, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m., okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. And then Your Honor, if I may, we do have 3 individuals in the waiting room, all by the last names with A. Do you want me to admit them or no?
You can, but let Ms. Fields figure out,
Okay.
or you gotta figure out who they are and put them in a breakout room so they don't come in talking and interrupting and asking me questions, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Al-Zubaidi, you are free to leave, sir. Take care.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Mr. Fikens, let's do it.
Let's do it, Judge. The first person I have is Mr. Allor, A-L-L-O-R.
All right, I have for Jeffrey Allor, case number
Yeah.
FP 137-9537, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Allor, please state your full name for the record.
Jeffrey Raymond Allor.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. After speaking with my client and going over the facts of the matter and
Somebody don't have on enough clothes in my courtroom, or at least the way their camera was angled. Fix your camera so I can just see your face. I don't want to see your T-straps. Look like you need to put on a shirt. I'm not gonna service you today.
Me?
Yes, ma'am. All right,
Oh.
your video off until you put one on. Go ahead, Mr. Fikens.
thank you, Judge. After speaking with my client, reviewing the matter, Judge, at this point in time, we seek a bench trial date.
All right, thank you. Mr. Allard, has anyone forced you or promised you anything to get you to do a bench trial?
No, I was told though that if I were to take a class, that they would most likely drop all the charges.
Okay, I have no
Whatever I had
control
against
over
me.
that. So have those discussions with your attorney. I'm going to see this matter for a bench trial. That date will be December 2nd, 2022. at 10:45 a.m. Mr. Fikens?
No, Judge, thank you very much. We did discuss that, and he knows what he has to do to be prepared for the next date.
All
Okay,
right. Wonderful.
so I'm gonna,
Sir.
thank you, Judge. I'm gonna write that down, okay? Thank you.
Yes, sir. December 2nd at 10:45.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are excused.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fikens, who do we have up next?
Next is Mr. Abbas, ABBISS.
Thank you. I have case number SP 138-23661. Mr. Abbas, please unmute. No, you can't cover my courtroom with a hat on. Take it off. Mr. Abbas, where are you? I don't see Mr. Abbas. Let's move on.
Yes, Judge. Next person I have is
Oh, Mr. Abbas is asking for help right now. So he's in room 4. Ms. Fields, if you could go get him out of room 4 and bring him in. While she's doing that, let's go to the next person. Mr. Vikings.
Next one I have is Tia Allen.
All right, thank you. I have for Tia Allen, case number SP 129-77651. Ms. Allen, please state your name for the record.
Tia Elise Allen.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon.
All right, Mr. Vikings.
Judge, I spoke with the prosecutor because she's shown compliance. There's a recommendation to dismiss. We join in that recommendation, stipulate the probable cause.
Thank you. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you for your patience today, Ms. Allen.
You're welcome.
All right, take care. You are free to leave.
There's nothing further I need to do.
Nothing further. You'll get it in, okay?
Thank you.
Very welcome. All right, I'm recalling Jonathan Abyss, SP 138-23661. Mr. Abyss, please state your full name.
Jonathan Abbas. How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm well, thank you, sir. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. I can't complain.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Because this is a question of identity theft in this matter, and because we would need the officer to determine that, we are seeking a bench trial date at this time. I informed my client of his constitutional rights to a jury trial, and he has informed me that he's willing to waive those rights.
All right, thank you. I am going to set this matter for a bench trial, which will take place on December 2nd, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. We will see you in Zoom or on Zoom on that date and at that time, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a great day, okay?
You do the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank
All
you.
right. You are free to leave. Miss Fields, someone needs help in room 5. Mr. Anthony. All right, Mr. Fikens, who do you have up next? Yes.
Do you want me to go there?
No, you can try to chat them if you can, or
okay.
Yeah. I know you can't be in 3 places at the same time. You're good.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Fikens, who do you have up next?
Latoya Anderson, Judge.
All right, does Miss Anderson have a camera on? I don't see a Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson, are you with us?
Miss Andrews?
Anderson, Latoya Anderson.
Hi. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
You're with us? Okay, very good. All right, Miss Anderson, I have the following for you. Case numbers SP 138-239, 1 counts 1, 2, and 3. State your name for me, ma'am. Miss Anderson, state your name. Latoya Anderson. Seems like she's
Latoya Anderson.
Okay, all right, stay with us, or I'm gonna have to move on.
Latoya.
You don't have a good connection. You need to step somewhere where you can get a good connection. I heard your name. As long as you can hear us, Mr.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
Judge, in this matter, there is a recommendation to dismiss all 3 because of compliance. We join in that recommendation and stipulate the probable cause.
All right, wonderful. Then I am going to grant the motion. All 3 of your matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, Miss Anderson. I hope she heard me, Mr. Fikens.
I hope so too.
All right. If not, we'll let her know her matters have been dismissed. Who do we have up next, Mr. Fikens?
Monique Adams.
All right, Miss Adams, are you with us?
Thank you.
Yes,
Very welcome, ma'am. Take care. All right, I have the following matters for Monique Adams, SP 1379558, counts 1 and 2. Miss Adams, please state your full name.
Monique Adams.
All right, thank you. Let's see, where are you? I don't see, there you go. All right, very good. Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, after speaking with my client, given the nature of the allegations, I've advised my client as to her constitutional rights to a jury. She's willing to waive those constitutional rights and seeks a bench trial date today.
All right, is that correct, Ms. Adams?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set your matter for a bench trial, which will take place on December 1st, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, Miss, you are free to leave. Mr. Fikens, who's next?
Letitia Alexander at the bottom of page 2.
I don't see Miss Alexander on the screen, so let's go to somebody who's on the screen. I
You
have.
deleted me off the screen because my shirt.
Yes, ma'am. You had to put on some clothes.
Yes, I did.
All right, and I'm gonna ask you to start. You have to give me 1 second to get you to start your screen. And I'm ready to call your case. There you go. You should have an invitation.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay. I have the following. I have case number SP 1388478, counts 1 and 2. I also have SP 1388292, counts 2 and 3, and case number SP 1388478-1. Miss Alexander, state your full name for me.
Yes, Letitia Alexander.
All right, thank you, ma'am, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, after speaking with my client, the other things that she needs to do to get into compliance, I've advised her of her jury trial rights, and she's willing to waive those jury trial rights and seeks a bench trial date today.
All right, is that correct, Miss Alexander?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to set the matter for bench trial on December 1st, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for your patience. You are free to leave.
Thank you so much.
All right. Mr. Fikens, I do see a Tyresha Andrews. Are you ready on Miss Andrews?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I have the following for Miss Andrews. I have case number SP 1384978-1, SP 1384981, SP 1384967, counts 1 and 2 and 3. I also have case number SP 1384961. Miss Andrews, please state your full name for the record.
Tyresha Andrews.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, ma'am. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, after speaking with my client in an attempt to get her into compliance or better compliance with the charges against her, we are seeking a bench trial date. I've advised my client as to her constitutional rights to a jury trial, and I believe she understands that and wishes to proceed with the bench trial date.
All right, very good. Then I'm going to set these, and you wish to have a bench trial, Miss Andrews? Oh, can she hear us? Miss Andrews?
Yes, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now. Do you wish to have a bench trial?
Yes, I said yes. I can hear you guys. I said yes.
Okay, wonderful. Then I'm going to set
Yes,
your.
I do.
All right, wonderful. Then I'm going to set your bench trial date for December 2nd, 2022 at 10:45 a.m., okay? Hopefully she heard me. All right, very good. I think she heard me. Hopefully she did. If not, can someone chat her bench trial date of December 2nd, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Fikens, was that everybody for this round?
I have Joseph Armstrong, Your Honor.
All right, let's do Mr. Armstrong. I have for Mr. Armstrong. Let's see, I have case number SP 137-76291. Mr. Armstrong, please state your full name.
Joseph R.D. Armstrong.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, no offer was given in this matter, and I've advised my client of his constitutional rights to a jury trial, and he is asking for a bench trial date at this time.
All right, sir, you wish to have a bench trial?
Yes.
Okay, that bench trial will take place on December 2nd, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for your patience. Ms. Andrews, you are all set. You have a bench trial date, okay?
I sent her a chat.
All right, very good. All right. And then I see one other person, Paul Allen. Is that your case, Mr. Fikens?
It is, Your Honor.
Are you ready on Mr. Allen?
We are, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Rosenthal, Attorney Rosenthal?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may just admit these individuals and then place them in breakout rooms because they keep popping in and out, Your Honor.
Yes, go right ahead. Thank you so much. All right, I have for Paul Allen, SX 393-80531. Mr. Allen, please state your full name.
Paul D. Allen, the second.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you.
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, I've spoken with the prosecutor in this matter. Because this appears to be a state matter, there is no offer forthcoming. I've recommended to Mr. Allen that he seek a bench trial date. Mr. Allen indicated to me that he wanted to plead guilty. I advised him against that and would ask for the opportunity for him to affirm or tell you whether he wants a bench trial date or whether he wants to plea as charged.
Now, Mr. Allen, do you want to plead as charged today? Or are you asking for a bench trial so you have the opportunity to confront the people's witnesses, which may or may not show up for the trial? Which one are you wanting to do?
Your Honor, I don't know what was wrong. I had the music bumped into that lady car and when she was running at me.
You can't tell me about the facts of the case, sir. I'm not here to decide facts today. My question is this: do you want a bench trial or are you going to plead guilty at the expense of they may not even show up for trial? Which one do you want to do, sir?
I would like to plead. Plead.
So you're not gonna listen to your attorney who's been to law school, passed the bar exam, has been practicing for many years, who happens to be an excellent attorney who would never advise his clients wrong. Are you telling me you're going to reject his advice and go on your own? Which law school did you go to? I'm sorry, let me write it down. Which law school did you go to, Mr. Allen?
Your Honor.
Oh, all right. How long have you practiced law?
No.
Day in your life. So now what you want to do? You want to listen? I don't know who in my courtroom with that hat on, but you're so out of order. I'm going to turn your camera off. Mr. Rosenthal, move him anywhere in the world.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so, Mr. Allen, so are you going to listen to the advice of an attorney or are you going to go with your own advice?
I'm going to go with the advice, Your Honor.
You're going to go with the advice of your attorney?
Thank
you.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not trying to force you in any way. I'm just trying to get you to, think this all the way through. Okay? Now I got a big docket today. I really don't have time to be getting people to think things all the way through. So that lets you know how special you are to me today, okay?
I apologize, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Let's set this matter for a bench trial, Mr. Fikens, pursuant to your recommendation to your client. That bench trial will be December 2nd, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. All right. And then at that time, if you wish to plead guilty, after the people's witnesses have showed up, if they show up, then we can talk about that. Okay. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
He's muted.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye.
Very welcome. I'll see you on December 2nd. All right. Mr. Fikens, is that everybody?
That's it for me, Judge. I have some other people I have to talk to yet, but I think they're in breakout rooms or.
All right.
Yes,
At- Attorney Fikens, I'm not sure if anyone's looked at 5, but we at 6, breakout room 6, I think, would be good to start with, because I think Attorney Boffman was in 5.
I do have
Yes,
James.
sir.
I'm sorry, Judge. I do have James Adams on the screen, and he has a plea, Judge. If you wish
All
to
right,
take-
Mr. Adams, let's do it. I have for James Adams, SP 1376136, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 1379541, counts 1, 2, and 3. And case number SP 137-95621. Mr. Adams, please state your full name for the record.
James Maurice Adams.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself of the offer. He'll be tendering a plea of guilty on 3 matters. All the tickets ending in 541, counts 1, 2, and 3. Those will be guilty pleas. The one will be amended to failure to display the no license ticket. The other 2 will be amended to improper plates, and the other matters would be dismissed upon payment of his fines and costs.
All right, you're getting a good deal today. Mr. Adams, you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Do you also understand that if you don't pay your fines and costs by the date indicated or ordered by the court, that I'm going to set aside this great deal and you'll be right back where you started from? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that you won't get any dismissals until you've paid your fines and costs in full. Do you understand that as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Please raise your right hand.
I got one more. I just got one question.
What's your question to your attorney?
About my bond money. Do it automatic go towards?
Well, let's let your attorney address that after we finish your plea, okay?
Okay.
I promise you he will. All right,
Okay.
thank you for raising your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, you understand that in all these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Yes, sir.
You wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on 3 of the matters today, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you into this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Sir, I direct your attention back to the date of the citation. On that date and at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And when stopped by a police officer and asked to produce a valid license, you did not have one to produce, correct?
Yes, sir.
And also you did not have insurance or registration to produce at that time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied. And we'd stipulate the probable cause for those dismissals once he does pay his costs and fines.
All right, thank you. Are the people satisfied? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Well, you're not the people, sir, you're the defendant. But all right, you said these people satisfied. I'm not mad at you. Let's keep it moving. All right, Mr. Fikens, I'm accepting your client's plea of guilty on count 1 to the matter ending in 541. I'm amending that charge to failure to display. I am assessing our cost in the amount of $225. The fine on that matter will be $75. And then for the remaining 2 matters, counts 2 and 3, I'm amending both of those counts to improper place. I will not assess cost again. However, I will assess the fine in the amount of $25 as to each matter. And then for the remaining 4 matters, they will be adjourned they will be adjourned for review. And as soon as your client pays all of his fines and costs in full, he will get his dismissal and the closure of the cases that he's pled guilty on today. Anything else for my consideration about his bond?
Yes, thank you, Judge. It appears he has about $300 in bond, so we're pretty close. He owes another 50 to this court. We'd ask for just a little bit of time. Hopefully, Mr. Adams could come down there and clear up. There might be some costs, some state costs or Secretary of State costs, which might be involved in this. So he might owe a little bit more than 50, but we're asking for a little bit of time to make payment.
All right. How much time do you need, Mr. Adams, to get it all taken care of? I am going to apply your $300 bond.
What's the total? What I owe? Because I got a couple. I got money right now. I don't know the exact amount I owe.
My clerk will have to give you that amount. Go ahead, Mr. Fiken.
Just going to say, sir, as we discussed, there might be some Secretary of State costs, but $50 plus Secretary of State costs, it could be as much as $135.
Oh yeah, I can. I'm gonna say tomorrow because it give me time to be able to go down there. I ain't gonna say today. I got the money though. I can go down there and pay that.
All right, very good. I want you to take care of it today, no later than tomorrow. I'm going to place this matter for review on my docket for November 18th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get everything before that date, you're in great shape. You do not need to come back. You'll get your dismissals and your other matters that you pled to will be closed, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Thank you, sir. Take care.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt, Your Honor.
I cannot interrupt. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Mr. Fiken?
Well, I was just going to say, the interrupter, I did speak with him. And when this court is ready to hear him, we're ready to go. He's seeking a bench trial.
All right, very good. I'll call his case in just a second. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Adams, you are free to leave. Get your stuff.
I was waiting. Okay, I was waiting on that part.
Yes, sir. You're free to leave. All right, very good. All right. Counsel, let me just give me 1 second. I need to go back to oh, I thought that was Attorney Smith. Oh, there he is. Attorney Smith, are you ready on Mr. Al Sadai?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, where is Mr. Al Sadai?
He's in the waiting room.
Okay, can we get him? He's in the waiting room. Let's see. Yes, he is. We are going to admit him right now. Please remove your hat in the courtroom. You are not allowed to wear hats in the courtroom. All right, Mr. Al Sadai, are you with us? He's admitted, counsel. He needs to turn on his camera. Looks like he's trying to join audio. All right, counsel, I'm trying not to keep you waiting any longer. Is that your client?
Yeah, I think.
Yes, it is. All right, wonderful. Let me place the case numbers on the record. I have SP 1280014, counts 1, 2, and 3. Counsel, your appearance.
Marvin Smith on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court.
Thank you, Attorney Smith. Thank you for your patience. Mr. Al-Sadai, could you please state your full name for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Amir Al-Saidi.
All right. Thank you, sir. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, we're going to take that offer to plead guilty to improper payments, and then the other 2 counts will be dismissed.
All right. So your client would plead to the factual basis, which is no insurance. I'll then amend the charge to improper plates, and the remaining 2 matters will be dismissed upon payment of fines and costs. Counsel, is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Mr. Al-Saidi, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Al-Saidi, you've had the opportunity to talk with your attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And he's explained to you all of your rights surrounding the 3 matters that are before this court on today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to all three matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty as to count 3, that you are giving up your right to a trial as to all three matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything, forced you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty today because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Attorney Smith, can you proceed with the factual basis, please?
Yes, Mr. Al-Saidi, on the date and time in this complaint, you were driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, is that correct?
Yes.
And at that time, you had an improper plate on your vehicle and you did not have insurance on the vehicle. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
And you have remedied that matter in the interim.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I am accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to improper plates, and I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine will be $50. The remaining 2 matters will be dismissed without prejudice upon payment of fines and costs in full. Counsel, how quickly can your client get this paid?
Within
today.
7 days, is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
7 days,
Okay.
that works for you?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then I'm going to adjourn this matter for review. I'll put it on review for, I'm gonna review it 23rd. Well, that's okay. I'll review it on November 23rd, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client has paid it before that date, before that time, neither of you need to appear. The matter will be closed and the remaining 2 matters will be dismissed. Anything else for my consideration?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, counsel, for showing up with your client. I appreciate you as well.
Thank
And
you,
for-
Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank
Jefferson.
you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Who do we have up next? Mr. Fikens, let's go to Mr. Rajab. Let's do that. And then I'll be ready for you, Mr. Attorney Boffman. All right. Let's see, I have for Mr. Rajab, I have SP 125-13851. Mr. Rajab, please state your full name for the record.
Rajab Abu Musallam.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for your patience. I know
No
you're trying
problem, Your
to
Honor.
make
I'm
sure
so
you're in the
sorry.
right place, but we got you. I promise
Appreciate
you.
it.
I
Appreciate it.
promise you. And
I
I
really
wasn't
appreciate
trying to
it.
be mean to you. It's just
No,
I have a lot of cases today.
I totally understand. I totally
And once
understand.
I let one person shout out, everybody gonna start shouting out like we friends and stuff. And I
Yes.
can't do that,
I
okay?
totally understand and apologize on my end. Thank you.
We're good. We got you. All right, Mr. Fikes, what are we doing for Mr. Rajab?
Judge, given the nature of the charges and after my discussions with my client, we wish to continue our not guilty plea. I've talked to him about his right to a jury trial. He wants to waive his right to a jury trial and seeks a bench trial date.
All right, I'm gonna set it for a bench trial. That will be on December 2nd, 2022 at 10:45 a.m., okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay?
You have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
You do the same. Thank you, sir.
Take care.
All right, let's do it. I have some folks who have entered the waiting room. I'm going to let them in, Ms. Fields or Mr. Rosenthal, if you can make sure they turn their cameras on and so that they can get to the right place. We don't know who you are or where you're going if you don't have your camera on. All right, who do we have up next?
Your Honor, I'd like to bring out some Spanish-speaking defendants who are here with and through an interpreter. With your
All right.
permission, there are 3 of them. I'm sending now prompts to join the main session to Mr.
Okay,
Abraham Alvarez.
I'll get the names, but go ahead and bring them in.
they
Mr.
come.
Fikens, while he's doing that, do you have anyone else whose case I can do?
No, Judge, the people who have not spoken with an attorney, though, I'll be happy to go into a breakout room and speak with them.
Are those the 2 people that just Andrews, Zoom user, and Alan?
I'll figure, yes, Judge, if they can be sent to a breakout room with me, that'd be great. I'll figure it out.
All right, very good. Miss, which breakout room should they be sent to? Miss Fields, let's send them.
Okay, Mr. Fikens, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you want to go to 8?
That'd be fine. If you need to invite me, my machine is not working.
Okay.
Thank you.
Usually was I on set?
I'll speak to
Hold
you.
on, sir. Let's see, Mr. Fikens, where are you? Okay, I see. All right. Let's see.
Room 8, I have the invitation.
You got it? Room 8?
Yes, he said he got it.
Okay.
All right, and then so the,
Andrews.
all right, thank you, Miss Mack. All right, I see Miss Vivian has joined us. Mr. Bachman, are we ready? All right, Miss Vivian, I'm gonna have you unmute, raise your right hand so that I can swear you in. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words spoken by the parties on today, that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualification.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian. I'm a qualified English-Spanish interpreter through the state of Michigan.
All right, thank you, and we're so glad to have you. As soon as I see Attorney Boffman, I'm ready to call those cases, all 3 of them. I'll call them back to back. Attorney
Okay.
Boffman?
Okay.
Where did he go?
There he is. All right, we're ready. Who do you have up first, Attorney Boffman?
Please and thank you, Mr. Adalberto Cano.
Yes, thank you.
What his last name is? Let me find him on my docket. I'm sorry.
So, Your Honor, there is some confusion in that the defendant is listed here by his, well, let's start with the interpreter.
Well, no, counsel, let me find the case first. Hold on.
Okay, it's under Adalberto, Your Honor.
Adalberto.
Yeah. It's on
Okay,
page
yes,
2.
I found all 3 of them. Very good. All right, let me call the case numbers and then you may interpret, Ms. Vivian. I
Yes.
have SP 138-5127, counts 1 and 2, and case number SP 138-51261. I need the attorney and defendant to place their names on their appearances on the record.
Este es el caso SP 1385271 y 2 y SP 1385126-1. Introducciones por la acta.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant.
Buenas tardes, señoría. Harry Bachman para el acusado.
Please state your name, sir.
Diga su nombre, por favor, Adalberto.
Adalberto Cano Álvarez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Adalberto Cano Alvarez.
Thank you. Your Honor, we're here for a pretrial and there's a genuine issue of fact. We ask for a waiver trial date, please, by Zoom.
Nosotros queremos una fecha para juicio y queremos una fecha con Zoom para que se aclara estas acusaciones.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, counsel. I will set this matter for bench trial. That date will be December 5th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. on Zoom.
Gracias, licenciado. La fecha ahora para el juicio con la juez es el 5 de diciembre 2022 a las 10:45 de la mañana en este mismo Zoom.
All right, if no questions for the court, you are free to leave, sir.
Si no tiene ninguna pregunta para la corte, usted está libre para irse, señor.
¿Le puedo repetir la fecha para estar?
Can I repeat the date
¿Seguro?
just to be sure?
Yes.
Sí,
December 5.
5 de diciembre, sí. Right, 5th of December, correct? A las 10:45 de la mañana, 10:45 in the morning.
Ok.
Okay.
¿Entro con el mismo número que entré a esta cita?
Do I come in with the same Zoom number as I did for this one?
Yes, you do.
Sí, así es.
Ok. Me había dicho que necesitaba tener documentación del vehículo.
So I need to bring documents for the vehicle.
You will have to go back and talk to the attorney.
Usted va a tener que regresar a hablar con el abogado si tiene preguntas así.
Ok, está bien. Entonces,
No.
¿puedo salir?
Okay, that's fine. Can I leave?
Yes, you may. Thank you, sir.
Sí,
Thank you.
usted se puede ir. Gracias, señor.
All right, Attorney Bachman, who do we have up next?
Please call Catherine Alvarado.
Your Honor, if I may just briefly, I'm very sorry. Miss Ahmed, I sent you the prompts to speak with an attorney. You got to click those prompts, ma'am. That's the only way you'll be able to speak with an attorney. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just wanted to address that.
Okay, no problem. All right, I am ready on case number SP 138-00201. Ms. Alvarado, please state your full name for the record.
Estamos listos ahora para el caso SP 1380020. Señora Álvarez, diga su nombre por la acta.
She needs to unmute.
Estás en silencio. Tenés que oprimir el micrófono.
¿Me estás hablando a mí, Catherine?
Diga su nombre por la acta.
Catherine Sánchez Alvarado.
Catherine Sánchez Alvarado.
All right, good afternoon. Counsel,
Buenas
how
tardes. ¿Cómo está usted?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We are going to waive rights and plead guilty today.
Buenas tardes, su señoría. Nosotros vamos a renunciar los derechos y declararse culpable hoy.
All right.
I know that Mr. Rosenthal has offered that if the defendant pled guilty, we're asking specifically for a dismissal upon payment.
Y yo sé que el señor Rosenthal con esta oferta dijo que si se declara culpable, se renuncia a estos cargos cuando paga la multa.
Thank you, counsel. Miss Alvarado, please raise your right hand.
Gracias, licenciado. Señorita Alvarado, suba o levanta la mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
¿Usted jura y afirma que todo el testimonio que va a dar aquí hoy es la verdad aquí frente a Dios?
Te juro.
Yes, I swear.
Thank
Baja la
you.
mano.
Put your hand down. All right, Miss Alvarado, you understand that with respect to this matter, you have a right to a trial?
Señorita Alvarado, ¿usted entiende que en el respecto de este asunto tienes el derecho de tener un juicio?
Sí, señora, sí entiendo.
Yes, I do understand that, Your Honor.
Do you also understand that if I accept your plea of guilty as to this matter, you are forever giving up your right to a trial for this particular case?
¿Y usted entiende que cuando se declara culpable, usted renuncia a todos sus derechos para siempre para este asunto específico aquí hoy? ¿Entiendes
Sí,
esto?
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, has anyone promised you anything or threatened you in any way to plead guilty on today?
¿Alguno te amenazó o te prometió algo para que te declares culpable aquí hoy?
No, no, señora.
No, not at all.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
¿Y usted se declara culpable porque sí sos culpable?
Sí, señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Attorney Bachman, as to the factual basis, please.
Abogado, licenciado Bachman, por favor, continúa con la basis fáctica.
May I know the date and time, Your Honor?
Quiero anotar la fecha y horario, su señoría.
I don't have that information.
Okay.
No tengo esa información.
One moment. I can bring it up.
Un momento.
The date is August the 20th, 2022 at 7:06 p.m.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. On August the 20th, 2022 in the evening, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
En la fecha del 20 de agosto 2022, en la tarde, ¿usted estaba conduciendo un vehículo de motor en la ciudad de Detroit?
Yo no. Otra
Okay.
persona.
I wasn't. Another person was.
That vehicle was in your name though, correct?
Pero ese vehículo está registrado en su nombre, ¿correcto?
Sí, señora.
Yes.
So you allowed that person to drive even though you knew they did not have a valid license?
¿Y usted permitió que esa otra persona conduciera y usted sabía que no tenían licencia válida?
Sí sabía, pero
Yes.
en ese momento iba con niños menores de edad en el vehículo y la verdad iba intoxicada, entonces pues por eso le di el vehículo a él.
Okay.
So yes, I was in that vehicle and I had minor children and I was intoxicated, so I did not want to drive.
Understood. I'm satisfied with the factual basis. Thank you.
Yo estoy satisfecho con la basis fáctica.
All right, thank you. I am as well. Thank you for not
Gracias.
driving while
Yo también.
intoxicated.
Gracias por no conducir cuando estabas intoxicada.
I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I am going to assess our cost in the amount of $200. Your fine will be $25. How quickly can you get that paid? Because it will get dismissed on the day of your payment.
Entonces sí, te agradezco que usted no condució mientras que estabas intoxicada y la corte acepta su declaración de ser culpable. Los costos para hoy son $200 y una multa de $25. ¿Cuándo lo podés pagar? Porque esto después se renuncia cuando recibimos el pago.
Okay.
¿Cuándo podés pagar? When can you pay?
Por ahí en un mes.
I can pay
Una fecha aproximada es el mes que viene, pero que si yo lo puedo pagar antes, lo pago antes.
So preferably, I'd like to pay it next month, but if I have to pay it sooner, I'll pay it sooner.
I'll let you pay it next month. Actually, what I will do is I will give you until January 3rd, 2023 to get it paid. I'll put it on my docket for that day at 10:30. As long as you get it paid, you do not have to return. Your matter will automatically get dismissed. If you can pay it earlier, by all means, pay it. And then you can let us know and you'll get your dismissal.
Entonces, te voy a dar una fecha que se tiene que pagar antes del 3 de enero 2023. Si no se paga en esa fecha, te tenés que presentar en la corte el 3 de enero a las 10:30. Pero si usted lo puede pagar lo más pronto posible, este caso se renuncia cuando esta multa es pagada.
Okay, perfecto, está bien.
Okay, perfect, that's fine.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am. You are free to leave.
Gracias, señorita. Usted está libre para irse.
Hay una pregunta.
I have a question.
¿Dónde tengo que pagar eso?
Where do I pay this?
Okay, you can pay it at 36th District Court, or you can go online and pay it. If you have any additional questions regarding payment, well, we'll need the interpreter. So let me just say that. The court are online.
Entonces, usted puede venir a la corte en persona y pagarlo en el mostrador de la cajera, o si no, se puede pagar en el sitio de web.
Ok. ¿Y la corte así, en la corte 16?
So it's at the 36th District Court?
Yes.
Sí, el corte 36 en Detroit.
Okay, perfecto, está bien.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Adiós.
Gracias.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Judge, was that amended to anything or was that a plea as charged?
She pled as charged and is being dismissed upon payment of fines and costs.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right.
Ready
Who do we have up next?
Abraham Perez, please unmute your device.
Señor
Abraham.
Álvarez, por favor, enciende su micrófono.
Sí, ya.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, you will find him on the docket under Alvarez de la Paz on page 3.
Wonderful. Thank you, counsel. I have the following case numbers: SP 138-2852, counts 1 and 2, and case number SP 138-28461. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Este es el caso SP 1382-8522, cargo 1 y 2, y SP 1382-82-8461. Señor, diga su nombre por la acta.
Abraham Álvarez de la Paz.
Abraham Alvarez de la Paz.
Thank you, sir. All
Gracias,
right.
señor.
How are we
record.
proceeding, counsel?
¿Cómo vamos a proceder, licenciado?
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant is going to enter a plea today to the recommendation. We're asking the prosecutor specifically that he be allowed to plead to allowing due to legal circumstance. You gave me an offer for failure to disclose.
Entonces, su señoría, mi cliente se quiere declarar aquí hoy con la oferta de la fiscalía, y la declaración, si él no tenga tantos problemas, sería de falla demostrar una licencia válida.
Counsel, I'm not clear on what you're saying to me. He's charged with driver's license never acquired, no insurance, and expired plates. Which one is he pleading to?
On the driver's license count, Your Honor.
All right, and so he would.
Entonces,
Go ahead, go ahead.
licenciado, yo no estoy claro en cuál cargo él se está declarando. Él tiene aquí que no tenía licencia conseguida, no tenía aseguranza y tampoco registración. Él se va a declarar a que no tenía licencia.
All right, counsel, he would plead guilty as charged, and then it would be amended to what?
Entonces, licenciado, él se va a declarar para el cargo, y va a ser reducido ¿a qué?
To allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, Your Honor.
Que dio permiso a una persona sin licencia de conducir.
All right, thank you. Sir, please raise your right hand.
Levanta la mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Y usted jura y declara que el testimonio que va a dar aquí hoy es toda la verdad y nada más de la verdad en frente a Dios.
Sí.
Yes.
Right, thank you. You may place your hand down. Sir, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matters that are before the court on today?
¿Usted, señor, entiende que tiene el derecho de tener un juicio por sus acusaciones aquí en la corte aquí hoy?
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty today, you are giving up your right to a trial or a hearing with respect to all three of the matters that are before the court on today.
¿Y usted entiende que cuando se declara culpable por cualquiera de estos cargos, que usted renuncia el derecho de tener un juicio para todos estos cargos aquí hoy?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Please mute yourself if it is not your hearing. Please mute yourself and stay on mute. Thank you so much. All right, and so, sir, has anyone promised you anything, threatened you, or forced you in any way to plead guilty on today?
Señor, ¿alguno te amenazó, te prometió algo para que usted se declare culpable aquí hoy?
No.
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
¿Y usted se está declarando culpable porque sí sos culpable?
Sí, así es.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Attorney Boffman, you may proceed as to the factual basis.
Licenciado Boffman, puedes proceder con la basis fáctica.
Sir, on the date and time indicated on the ticket, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Señor, en la fecha y horario que está indicado en la etiqueta, ¿usted estaba conduciendo un vehículo de motor en la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí,
Yes.
And you were doing so without a valid driver's license, is that correct?
Y usted lo estaba haciendo esto sin licencia válida, ¿correcto?
sí,
Yes.
You got a ticket that day.
Y te dieron una etiqueta ese día,
sí,
¿correcto? Yes.
And that's why you're here today, correct?
Y es por ese motivo que usted está aquí hoy, ¿correcto?
sí, así es.
I'm
Yes,
satisfied,
that's
Your
right.
Honor. Thank you.
Satisfecho, su señoría.
I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm assessing the cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25. How quickly can you get that paid, sir?
Entonces la corte acepta su declaración de ser culpable para el cargo reducido de dar a una persona sin licencia permiso de conducir. Los costos para este cargo es $200 y la multa es $25. ¿Cuánto tiempo necesita para pagar?
Hoy mismo si puedo pagar por internet.
I could pay this today. I could pay it online.
All right, wonderful. Then I will adjourn this for your dismissals so you can get your matters dismissed. I'll adjourn it for November 18th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get everything paid before that date and time, your matter will be closed and the other two remaining matters will be dismissed. Thank you so much, sir. You are free to leave.
Ok, entonces, señor, yo te voy a poner aquí una fecha del 18 de noviembre 2022 a las 10:30. Si usted no paga antes de esa fecha y horario, tiene que presentarse aquí en la corte. Cuando esta multa está pagada antes del 18 de noviembre, los dos cargos se van a renunciar y también el cargo regional que fue reducido. Usted ya está listo para irse, que tenga un buen día.
Muchas gracias, les agradezco mucho.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Take care.
De nada. Cuídate.
Igual, adiós.
Okay, adiós.
All
Have a
right.
great afternoon, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Vivian. Take care.
That's all
All
for
right.
today.
Yes.
Yeah, keep going, Your Honor.
Yes, you may.
Would the court please call Sita Avadesian?
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Avadesian, are you ready?
I have the following V50172822. Ms. Avadesian, please state your full name for the record. I can't hear you. Unmute for me.
My name is Seta Avedisian.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Okay, counsel, how are we proceeding? This matter was scheduled for pretrial today.
It is for pretrial. We want to adjourn for compliance. The defendant is well on her way to coming back with the valid documentation.
Hey, counsel, the best I can do is set this matter for a bench trial and
Understood.
give your client until December 5th, 2022 at 10:45 to have that documentation. Otherwise, we will proceed to trial. Okay?
Can we extend it more? Because Lansing takes 2 months to respond.
Okay, well, ma'am, you knew about
But last
this.
time I told them it takes time. They said, okay, let's do the today's date and then we can ask for another, because Lansing, it takes them 2 months to, there's so many dealerships in 8 Mile Road, and then they take time to process paperwork and document.
Ma'am, that's why you have to process your paperwork in advance. You know, months in advance when your paperwork is due. But this is what I'm going to do today. I'll set your matter for a bench trial. I'll set it for January 13th, 2023. Get it done. You can't get any additional extensions. We'll be ready to go to trial on January 13th, 2023 at 10:45 a.m.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right.
Have a great
Very
day.
good. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. If there is somebody in with a You have some kind of stocking on your head. You're gonna have to take that off. I'm not gonna be able to service you. All right.
Ready on
Your
Brenna
waves are all
Alvarez.
in place. All right, who do you have next?
Brenna Alvarez, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I have for Alvarez. I have case numbers. SP 1384538, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ms. Alvarez, please state your full name for the record.
Brianna Alvarez Garcia.
Thank you, ma'am, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Okay, counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. The matter is here for pretrial, Your Honor. We're asking if the defendant could attend the better driver's course.
That would have to be an offer from the people. So what are you seeking to set this matter for a bench trial, and during which time your client can take whatever course she needs to take, come back ready for trial, or you all can resolve the matter at that time, counsel? Is that how you'd like to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, wonderful, ma'am. Do you wish to have a bench trial in the event that you cannot get your matter taken care of through your class?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. I'm setting that bench trial for December 5th, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. and it's at the people's discretion as to what type of offer they will make at that time. Okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, who do we have up next? You're free to leave. Who do we have up next?
Emmanuel Angulo, please unmute your microphone, please.
I have the following case number SP 1354072, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Emmanuel Angulo.
Thank you and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Bachman for defendant. We are asking for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please.
All right, sir. Has anyone forced you or promised you anything to get you to select a bench trial?
No.
All right, then I'm going to set that bench trial for December 5th, 2022. That will be at 10:45 a.m. on Zoom. I'll see you then, sir.
What was the date? I didn't hear it. Sorry. Your Honor.
December 5th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m.
10:45 a.m. Okay. I got it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. All right, who do we have up next?
Haider Al-Shamari, please unmute your mic.
I have case number V 501-58322. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Haider Al-Shumri.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, you too. Thank you.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding? It's scheduled for pretrial.
Judge, the defendant presents today with valid and current documentation. I've sent that to Corporation Counsel. I believe we have a stipulation to dismiss the instant case. I would stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation here. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Thank you. I am going to dismiss the matter without prejudice. Thank you for your patience, sir. It worked out well for you today. Take care.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Right. Okay, you're free to leave.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Who do we have next, Mr. Boffman?
Ahmed Al-Yunisi, please unmute your microphone.
I don't see an
Oh, you're not in the meeting yet. Okay, Nasser Ahmed, we're ready.
All right, I have for Mr. Ahmed, I have SP 1381844, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Ahmed, Nasser Ahmed, please unmute and state your full name. I don't see Nasser Ahmed.
He is on my screen, Mr. Ahmed Nasser.
It's not Nasser, Your Honor. It's Anis Ahmed. He's right above that one.
I have him too.
Anis Ahmed, I'm here. Nasser Ahmed is there too.
I don't see Nasser. I called the case for Nasser Ahmed. Where is Nasser Ahmed?
I see him on the screen, but he is not responding, Your Honor. Can you recall the case, please?
I will recall.
We're ready on Anis Ahmed.
Yes, Honor. Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. Give me 1 second. Let me locate you. And I have case number V 501-62022. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Anis Ahmed.
Thank you and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right,
Good
Council.
afternoon, Your Honor. We are asking for, if you would, an adjourned pretrial for compliance. I understand if you would prefer to set this matter for a trial date. We're asking for a waiver trial, please, by way of Zoom, and a little bit of time to come into compliance if it would please the court.
And so, council, this is a gas station license matter. If that gas station is up and running, I don't give people time for compliance.
Yeah.
People should be getting their licenses and doing what they're supposed to do in advance. However, what I will do is I will set this matter for trial. I'll set it for a bench trial, January 13th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. So, sir, I need you to work to do whatever you need to do. If not, the parties need to be ready to proceed to trial on the 13th of January, okay?
Yes, Honor. I already did and applied everything, and I'm still waiting for that response from the city of Detroit to respond to that application.
Okay,
And
but do what you have to do. I have no control over the city of Detroit. That's why you should start that paperwork far enough in advance. Don't wait close to the expiration date. You have months to get that done. So do whatever you need to do. I'm giving you plenty of time, okay?
Sure.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'll see you
I'll try my
January
best.
13th.
I'm good to leave?
Yes, sir. You are free to leave.
Thank you.
All right. Who do we have up next?
Mr. Imad Al-Sufi.
Okay. I have Mr. Al-Sufi. I have case number V501-57922. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
My name is Ahmad Sufi.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right, how are we proceeding, counsel?
We're at pretrial. We're still looking for valid documentation. We asked for a trial date, Judge. The best you allow us.
Bench trial?
Please and thank you, yes.
All right, very good. I'll set the matter for a bench trial. And that bench trial date will be January 13th, 2022. And that will be at 10:45 a.m. on Zoom, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, can I just have a word real quick, if you
Yes,
don't mind,
sir.
Your Honor? I just want to remind my attorney, Hoffman, just real quick, that I don't know
Before you
if
say anything,
Yes.
before you say anything, we can reserve this for a confidential time in the breakout room.
Please.
All right, whatever you say, Attorney Hoffman, I'm with you.
You have my number as well.
Is it the 948-2683?
That's correct. Just call me later this afternoon.
I will. Thank you, Attorney Hoffman.
Thank you,
Thank you
Ken.
so much. I'll see you on the 13th of January.
Thank you. Is it going to be courtroom 133 again?
Yes.
It will be, yes.
All right. Thank you.
Very good.
Lynn Allen, unmute your microphone, please.
Yes, hello.
All right, you are free to leave, sir. Okay, somebody has a hoodie on. I'm never gonna talk to you with your hoodie on. I'm so sorry. All right, there you go, handsome young man. All right, you had Mr. Allen, Glenn Allen, U 651-66022. Mr. Allen, state your full name, please.
Alan Austin.
I'm sorry, Mr. Austin, please mute your device. We didn't call your case. We're speaking
No,
of
not
Mr.
you.
Glenn Allen.
Glenn Allen. All right. Don't put that hoodie back on. All right. All right.
Mr. Glenn Allen, state your name.
Glenn Allen.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Sir, that's in your bed. I'm never going to talk to you in your bed because you're never going to talk to me in my bed, okay? Get your life together and I'll be ready to call your case. All right. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the defendant has been advised and informed. I'd like to make the record so that he knows that upon conviction of the charges in the instant case, there is a mandatory minimum of 45 days Wayne County Jail. We've discussed it. I know that there is a genuine and material issue of fact. We're asking for a waiver trial date, please, by way of Zoom.
Thank you so much. And sir, Mr. Allen, no one has promised you anything or forced you in any way to request a bench trial. Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Okay, I'm going to set this matter for bench trial December 5th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:45 a.m. Okay?
10:45.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am, I
On
got you.
Zoom. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are free
Want
to
to be the
leave.
same? Want to be the same Zoom
It'll
information
be
or?
the same Zoom information. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day, you guys.
Do the same. Thank you. All right, who do we have up next?
Alan Austin.
All right, where's Alan Austin? Now he was jumping in to give his name. Where is he?
Right here.
All right, there you are. Let's do it. I have for Alan Austin. I have case numbers SP 1382250, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Austin, state your full name for me, please.
Alan Austin.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right,
Ma'am.
counsel.
We're asking for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please.
All right, thank you, Mr. Austin. No one forced you, threatened you in any way to request a bench trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to set these matters for bench trial December 5th, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you for your patience. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
All right, you're free to leave. Mr. Boffman, who do we have next?
David Anthony, please give us your attention.
All right, I have for Mr. David Anthony, I have SP 1380230, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Anthony, please state your full name for the record.
My name is David Fitzgerald Anthony.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
All right, Mr. Boffman, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the defendant has been offered a plea to failure to display. He did present a valid driver's license. He was not able to present any other documentation. And the offer would be here for him to plead to the second count, which is no insurance, and reduce that to improper plate. Mr. Anthony?
And would the remaining matter be dismissed,
Yes,
Attorney
Your Honor.
Boffman?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Anthony, is that your understanding of the deal today? Of the plea today, you're going to plead to no insurance, and then I will amend the charge to improper plates, and then the remaining charge would be dismissed?
Yes.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Anthony, you have had an opportunity to speak with your attorney in the breakout room. He explained to you that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matters that are before the court today. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Has anyone promised you anything, threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No, they haven't.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Well, I'm pleading guilty because it was my vehicle, yes.
But that means, and if you didn't have any insurance, then you are in fact guilty. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. As to the factual basis,
Sir, you recall discussing this matter with me in the breakout room?
Yes, I do.
And you will agree that on the date and time indicated on the ticket, you were driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, correct?
I was not driving.
Okay. Your vehicle was being driven in the city of Detroit by another.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it wasn't properly insured on that date and at that time, was it?
It was, but I cannot find the paperwork for it. So just go ahead with as if it was.
No. You and I discussed this, sir. You know that if you don't admit here to responsibility, the court can't accept your plea. Do you understand the question?
No.
So let me rephrase the question with your permission, Your Honor.
yes, please do.
Okay. Sorry to confuse you, Mr. Anthony, but do you remember that on that date and that time, whether your vehicle had valid insurance?
No, it did not.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to improper place. Listen, Mr. Anthony, I'm noticing that you're shaking your head. No, nobody is forcing you to take a plea. I asked you that earlier. If you
understand that
are
part.
not guilty, then you should not enter a plea. But sir, if you're going to enter a plea, you're going to have to abide by what the court orders you to do. Do you want to go forward with the entry of your plea?
Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't have insurance on the vehicle, you didn't have it. Can't let
Well, I
other
had
people
insurance,
drive
I
it.
just can't find it.
Well, sir, if you couldn't find it, you couldn't
Alright, well,
produce it. So it's no
Okay, but
insurance.
just go ahead and go ahead and do what y'all gonna do.
No, Mr. Anthony, you don't understand the way the law works, the way the Constitution
3:45
requires.
PM on a Wednesday. Who we talking to on mental health court at 3:45? It's 3:45. He said, y'all just go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. Who is he talking to, Mr. Boffman? Get your client under control.
Yes, Mr. Anthony, please realize we have policies that are bound by the law and by the Constitution. You can't
Okay,
come
I
and plead
understand.
guilty and say,
I
I'm doing it for my convenience. We've asked you the question twice. You've waffled twice. Do you
But I
understand the
can't-
question?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a valid insurance on the date and time in question?
No.
This is the second time you told us that. Are you going to change your answer?
I've never changed it.
Okay, well, I'm satisfied once again with the factual basis, Your Honor.
All
Sorry
right,
for the confusion.
that's okay. All right, I'm assessing cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25.
I'm in the court.
How can you, sir, put your device? How quickly can you get that paid, Mr. Anthony?
Well, I'm on a fixed income on the first of the month.
Okay, you want me to give you until January to get it paid?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's exactly what I will do. I will adjourn it for you to pay. You've got to get it paid by January 5th, 2023. I'm going to place you on my docket for 10:30. Get it paid before that date, before that time. You don't have to come back. The matter you pled guilty to will be closed. The remaining matter will be dismissed, okay? If you
How
don't
much
pay,
is it
you're going to
altogether?
be, hold on. If you don't pay, you need to show up because you're going to be right back in the same boat that you
Oh
were
no,
in
I'm
when
not
you
gonna
started.
be in this boat. Believe
All
that.
right.
I will not be in this boat again.
All right, very good. All right, so you're all
Now,
set?
how much did you say it was altogether?
I don't know how much it is all together, but what I assessed today is $225. Now, if you need some more time, let me know. I'll give you some more time. You
Well,
need
I
some
just
more
need-
time?
I mean, I don't need no more time than January. I just need to know exactly how much it is so I can have it.
You'll have to call my clerk then, because I don't do the money part of it, okay?
Could I get her number so I can
Yes,
call her?
sir. That number is 313-965-2280, okay?
Okay, Ms. Holmes, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. All right. Who do we have up next? You're free to leave. Who do we have up next?
Ahmed Al-Karke, please unmute your device. Make sure you're in a quiet area.
Okay. I have the following: SP 138-15821, SP 138-15791. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Yeah, my name is Ahmed Al-Karki.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
All right.
Good afternoon, Judge. We're asking for a trial date. In the interim, the defendant has been advised as to how to complete the better driver's course.
All right, very good. And that's going to be a bench trial, is that correct?
Bench trial by Zoom, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I'll
Yeah.
set it for bench trial. Great, I'll set it for bench
Yeah,
trial. Yes, sir.
yeah, ma'am. You know, I have the first week I have the baby, okay, and the baby here, you know, you see him, okay.
Oh,
And I don't have,
beautiful.
thank you. And I don't have, you know, have milk in Dearborn and Detroit, and I live in Macomb. So I want to go to Warren by, you know, Stephenson, by the
Mr.
prison.
Al-Karki, let me interrupt you. Please forgive me for interrupting you. Forgive me. I'm doing this on purpose. Say less, please. We're just going to give you a next date. take the driving course and come back to your next
Okay.
court date, okay?
Okay, so I go the Zoom, I go to the,
Zoom on your next
Zoom.
court date, yes.
can I go website?
Your next court date is December 5th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m., okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right, take your driving course though, take your course.
And I do the better driver Z.
Yeah, betterdrivers.com with a Z,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
good. Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Who do we have up next? I don't see anyone else on the screen.
I believe I spoke to Ahmed Al-Yunisi. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I have the following for you. I have case numbers SP 133-847-1, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 137-9538, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Ahmed Al-Yunisi.
Thank you. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the defendant has been presented an offer that would be that he plead guilty to disregarding the officer's signal. He indicates that there is a material and genuine issue of fact. We ask for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please.
Thank you. I'll set this matter for a bench trial. That date will be on December 5th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. Sir, you wish to have a bench trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your response because someone else is still talking. All right, sir, do you wish to have a bench trial?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. It's set for December 5th at 10:45 a.m. on Zoom, same Zoom station, okay?
Oh, sorry. Is it possible to extend that a little further, please? If
For what?
possible.
Why do you need a further extension?
I believe I have a court day around that time, ma'am.
Okay, so the best that I can do, what did I give you? December 5th. Let's go to December 12th, okay?
That should work. If
All right.
if anything, is it possible to adjourn any more if I have any other court dates?
No, sir. You need to come on to court, okay? We're on Zoom.
Yes,
right.
ma'am. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
Okay.
December
Thank you.
12th at 10:45.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a blessed one.
You do the same. All right, Attorney Baughman, who do we have ready?
We're ready on Mr. Al-Kablani.
Yes, sir.
Is he on? Okay, there he is. I have case number V501-61322. Mr. Al-Kablani, please state your full name.
Mustafa Al-Kablani.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We are asking for a trial date by way of Zoom, a waiver trial, please, and thank you. The defendant is, this is a gas station case, so he's going to try to come back with compliance documents.
All right. Very good, Ms. Mack. I'm still using December 5th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m., sir. That will be your trial date, your bench trial date, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you. You are free to leave.
Thanks a lot.
I need everybody that is left in my courtroom, turn on your camera, because every time I'm starting to get down to the end, folks are I see more people popping up. I'm not doing this because in a moment I'm gonna say I'm finished. And then y'all gonna be really SOL. Turn on your camera. If you're driving, you can turn off your camera. Just listen up because you cannot look in this camera and drive. Yes, thank you so much. All right, who's next?
We do have a new date, Your Honor, from Mr. Rashad. He needs an interpreter.
Mr. Rashad? I don't see a Mr. Rashad.
Rashad, please turn on your camera. It's going to be, Your Honor.
Okay, he's got to stop driving though. He's got to pull over. I
Oh.
can't talk to him while he's driving.
Sorry,
So,
Your Honor.
once he can get stationary.
I stopped the driver. I stopped. Yeah.
Okay, what is, oof. Who y'all help me?
Yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
And
It's
so what is Mr. Rashad's last name?
Al-Bidani.
All right, thank you. Was this a recall? No.
No, Your Honor, these are both state matters right now, both counts, and we're gonna ask that you set it for a bench
I have
trial.
to find it first, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Spell the beginning of that last name for me.
Yes, Your Honor, beginning is gonna be ALBAIDHAN.
Okay, thank you. I have it. I have case numbers SX 4095756, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your name.
Rashad Al-Baidani.
Thank you, sir. All right, counsel, you're asking for?
We're asking for a bench trial, Your Honor, and that we have an interpreter. What is your language, sir, that you need interpreted?
Arabic.
Arabic, Your Honor.
All right, so counsel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this bench trial and he'll get an interpreter. I'm not bench trial, the pre-trial, so that he can have an interpreter. Ms. Mack, let's make sure that that happens, an Arabic interpreter. And then I'll schedule this for next week. Let's do next week, Tuesday. Ms. Mack, what is that date?
Next week on Tuesday.
11/22, Judge.
Next week is the 11/22. All right, November 22.
16. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
All right. November 22nd, 2022, and I'll put it on for 9:30 a.m. and that will be for, let's see, that'll be for a pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
9:30. All right, and we'll have an interpreter. Thank you. All right, you are free to leave, sir. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, who do we have up next?
Judge, I can start calling people if you'd like. I think
Yes.
the rest of them are mine.
All right, let's do
We'll
it.
start with Naeem Ahmed.
Okay, thank
AHMED.
you. I have it, SP 137-460-53. Mr. Ahmed, please state your full name for the record.
Naeem Ahmed.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, Attorney Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself the offer. He'll be tendering a plea of guilty to no insurance, asking this court to reduce it to improper plates.
All right, thank you, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Ahmed, you understand that you have a right with respect to a trial, with respect to the matter that is before the court on today?
Yes.
You understand that if I accept your plea of guilty, that you are giving up your right to a trial?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything, threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed as to the factual basis.
Thank you. Sir, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. On that date and at that time, you operating the motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And stopped by a police officer and asked to produce insurance. You did not have valid insurance. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to improper plates. I'm assessing cost at $200. The fine will be $25. Sir, how quickly can you get that paid?
Within 30 days.
All right, very good. And so what I will do is I will give you until December 16th. Get it paid before December 16th, 2022. I'm placing you on my docket at 10:30. If you get it paid before that date and that time, you don't need to appear. If you don't get it paid, you need to come back to court, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. You are free
Yep.
to leave.
All right. Thank you.
Who do we have up next, Attorney Fikens?
It is Mr. Abdallah Al-Fifth.
Okay, thank you. I have those matters before me. I have case number SP 138-4425, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Abdullah Al-Rafaifi.
Thank you, and good afternoon to you, Mr. Al-Rafaifi.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client wants to avail himself of the offer. He'll be tendering a plea of responsible to speeding 16 to 20, asking this court to reduce it to limited access 1 to 5.
All right, thank you.
This offer was made because he did take the class, Judge, and successfully.
And would the remaining matter be dismissed without prejudice?
Correct,
Yes,
Your Honor.
All right, very good. I still want the fine for 16 to 20. Ms. Mack, did you hear that?
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting it right now. Hold on.
All right, thank you. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, thank you, sir. You understand that with respect to the matters that are before the court on today, you have a right to a trial on one matter and a right to a formal hearing on the remaining matter. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that if I accept your plea of responsible on today, you are giving up your right to your formal hearing as well as your right to a trial. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you in any way to plead responsible today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading responsible because you are in fact responsible?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Fikens, the factual basis.
Thank you. Sir, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. On that date and at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you admit responsibility to driving 16 to 20 miles over the speed limit. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm accepting your plea of responsible. I'm amending the charge to limited access 1 to 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. I'm assessing the statutory fine, or I'm assessing a fine of $170. How quickly can you get that paid, sir?
Within 14 days, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so I am going to adjourn this matter out. I'll put it on December 1st, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date and time, you do not have to return to court. If you don't get it paid, you need to come back to court, okay?
You got it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for your patience, sir. You are free to leave.
Thank you.
All right. What do we have up next?
D'Angelo Allen.
D'Angelo Allen. All right. Thank you. I have for D'Angelo Allen, case number SP 127-129-3, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Allen, please state your full name for the record.
D'Angelo Allen.
Thank you and good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, because he's shown compliance, there's a recommendation to dismiss. We join in that recommendation, stipulate to probable cause.
All right. Wonderful. It was worth the wait, Mr. Allen. Both of your matters are being dismissed today without prejudice. Thank you for your patience. You are free to leave, sir.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Okay. Who do we have up next?
Mr. Al-Sadi.
Mr. Al-Sadi, is he in the screen for me?
Yes, he is, Judge.
All right. Wonderful. Oh, let me find him. Here we go. I have case number U631-76222. Please state your full name for the record.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Unmute for me.
Riyadh Al-Saidi.
Thank you, sir. All right, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right, counsel.
Judge, after speaking with my client wishes to continue his not guilty plea and seeks a bench trial date.
All right, thank you, sir. Has anyone threatened you or forced you to ask for a bench trial?
No, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to set that bench trial for December. Ms. Mack, what date are we using now?
I'm going to the 6th now, Judge. The 5th got a lot already.
No, the 6th, I have a training until 11 o'clock on the 6th with the state court.
Okay, we can't do the 7th, that's a Wednesday.
We cannot do the 7th. So can we go to the 8th?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. December 8th, 2022 at 10:45. a.m. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your
All right,
Honor.
then on Zoom, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, very good. Take care.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Okay, who do we have up next?
Yolanda Andrews, Your Honor.
Andrews?
Yes,
Yes, I see your case. All right. I have case number SP 126-63851. Ms. Andrews, state your full name for me, please.
Yolanda Ruth Andrews.
Thank you. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, we have a request to ask of you, and I brought this up with the city attorney. There's a count 2 and a count 3, both civil infractions which are in default. I've asked Mr. Rosenthal if he'd be kind enough to include those in today, and I believe he is. She would otherwise be pleading guilty to driving while license suspended, asking the matter be reduced to fail to display and dismiss the 2 civil infractions.
All right, and so which one is, okay, I see it. And it would be failure to display?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Then I'll set aside the default for counts 2 and 3. Let me have you raise your right hand, ma'am. Uh-oh, can she hear me?
She looks like she might have froze, Your Honor.
Okay, but your screen is frozen up, so I can't see that your right hand is raised.
I'm here.
Come on, we almost to the end. There you go. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony, I can see you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? Uh-oh, I lost her.
Yeah, she left, Your Honor. Shoot. If she pops back in, I'll admit her.
Okay,
We
great.
can give her a new date just in case too, if you're willing, Your Honor.
Let's see if she'll come back in because she's getting a good deal. And so I'd like to see her.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right, let's keep going. Who do we have next?
I thought we did Nasser Ahmed, but I see
I
him.
have a recall for Nasser Ahmed.
Mr. Ahmed.
Are we ready?
I believe Mr. Ahmed wanted to avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
All right, I have for Mr. Nasser Ahmed, SP 138-1844, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your full name for the record. Unmute for me, please.
Nasir Ahmed.
Yes. Hello, I'm
Thank
back.
you.
Hello.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, ma'am. All right, give me just a
Forgive me.
second.
May I make the record?
Yes.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. I did have an opportunity to review with Mr. Ahmed in the breakout room, the instant cases. He's asking for a waiver trial date, please, by Zoom.
All right, thank you. Our trial date is now going to be, bench trial date is December 8th, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Sir, did you get that date?
December 8th.
Yes, sir, 10:45 on Zoom, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right,
Okay.
let's go back to Miss Yolanda Andrews, SP 126-638-5, counts 1, 2, and 3. Let me have you raise your right hand, please.
Finally, bro. God damn.
Yes, you can leave. Yes. All right, thank you, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a horrible connection. All right, you have a horrible connection. You may need to try to
I'm so
move.
sorry. Okay, I gotta move. Is that around?
No. All right.
Can you see me?
You're frozen though. Can you hear us?
Oh, no.
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Just stay put right there. There you go. All right, very good.
Yes, I can hear everything you're saying. Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You can put your hand down. Ma'am,
Okay.
you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matter that's before the court on today?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial as well as a formal hearing on the remaining matters?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything, forced you in any way to plead guilty today?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Guilty? Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Feigens, the factual basis.
Thank you. Ma'am, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. At that time and at that date, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
And were you driving on a suspended license?
I was.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to failure to display as to count 1. I'm assessing cost in the amount of 200. The fine will be 25. As to counts 2 and 3, once you have paid your fines and costs in full, counts 2 and 3 will be dismissed without prejudice. How quickly can you get your fines and costs paid?
I just need a couple weeks, Your Honor.
All right, so this is what I'll do. I will give you 1, 2, let's just go to December 16th, okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Your
Thank you
review
so
date-
much.
Yes, December 16th, 2022 at 10:45. As long as you get it paid before that date, don't come back to court. We'll close out the matter you pled guilty on. We'll dismiss the other 2. If you don't get it paid before that date, you do need to show up in court, okay?
Okay, so if I get it paid, I just go down there and I'll get like a clearance or something when I pay the money or something?
Well, if you come down
I'm trying to get my
pay-
license.
All right, so this is what you can do. If you come down to the court to pay, my courtroom is right there on the first floor. You can come across, you can show the receipt to my court clerk and my officer, and then we'll go ahead and grant your dismissals that day. How about that?
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You
You're
have a
very
wonderful
welcome.
day. Thank you so much, Ms. Holmes.
You're very welcome. You do the same.
Thank
Judge-
you.
Judge, before she logs off, if I could,
Bye-bye.
Hold on. What are you saying, Mr. Fikens?
Thank
Well, we
you, Mr. Fikens. I appreciate you, Mr. Fikens.
Ms. Andrews, that's fine, and I appreciate that, but we talked about some reinstatement fees you might have to pay off too, so you're trying to get your license back, I know, so bring a little extra money, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will do so. Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All
Have a
right,
good
thank
day.
You too. All right, very good. Miss Mack, I'm about to send you a message real quick, and then I should be ready to call the remainder of my docket. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor. We don't have anyone else. That was the last individual. Do you want me to stick around while you call KPSs?
You might. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't have that many, because contrary to what they say that nobody shows up for the 1:30 docket, we know that that is not true in courtroom 133.
No,
So I don't
absolutely.
have very many to call. So let's do it. You're good.
Are you sure I can stick? I can stick around, Your Honor.
I'll be here in case, Judge, to see if.
Since y'all all want to leave, go on and leave Mr. Fikens hanging. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
can't leave, y'all can't leave.
All right, I'm in wait. I'm with Ms. Smith.
Only a few, y'all. It's only a few. Usually the
waiting.
prosecutor is not here though, but.
I'm waiting, Your Honor. I'm waiting.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. I have at 1:30, Kamei Abrahams, SP 1384031, counts 1 and 2, scheduled for pretrial. Habeas will issue. The bond will be set at $25, cash or surety as to each matter. For Lily Ackland, SP 137-06631, SP 137-0650, counts 1, 2, and 3, scheduled for pretrials and hearing. As to the pretrial, a capias will issue. The bond will be set at $25, cash or surety. The remaining matters are civil infractions. Default judgment will be entered. I have for Nathaniel Adams, SX 402-554-81, scheduled for pretrial. Capias will issue. The bond is set at $25, cash or surety. I'm going over to, yes.
Sorry, you skipped over Justice Adams.
Uh-oh, I certainly did. Thank you. Justice Adams, SP 102-76491. Capias will issue, if scheduled for pretrial, the bond is set at $25 cash or surety. I'm going to page number 3. I have at 130 Joshua Allen, SP 137-74741, scheduled for pretrial for disorderly conduct. Capias will issue, that bond will be set at $50 cash or surety. For Mamoon Arayashi, I have SX 4090069, counts 1, 2, and 3. The matter that's scheduled for pretrial, Capias will issue. That bond will be $25 cash or surety. The remaining matters, default judgments will be entered. I have Bobby Ambrose, SP 1380069, counts 1, 2, and 3. The matter that's scheduled for pretrial, Capias will issue. That bond will be set at $25 cash or surety. The remaining matters, default judgments will be entered. For Brianna Anderson, SP 128-18121, scheduled for review. Ms. Mack, what is that about?
That's a good question. I'm getting ready to look now.
All right. Can I come back to it? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Come back?
Yes, come back. I'm looking into it right now.
Okay, wonderful. I have for Dijon Anderson, SP 138-1430, counts 1 and 2. For the pretrial, Capias will issue. That bond will be set at $25 cash or surety, and a default judgment will be entered for the civil infraction. I'm dropping down to Makishta Archer. I have the following matters. SP 1078897, counts 1, 2, and 3, all scheduled for pretrial. Capias will issue. The bond is set at $25 cash or surety. I have for Makishta Archer, SP 1085584, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 108562221, SP 1085651. I also have SP 1112782, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number U166600014. Case number 173867461. Case number 183835556, counts 1, 2, and 3. All of these matters are scheduled for pretrial. Capias will issue, and the bond is set at $25 cash or surety. As to each matter, please put a note in there that if she could set these aside and get another trial date or another date. But yeah, this was a complete waste of my time. Oh, yeah. All right, for Davon Arnold, SP 125782221, scheduled for pretrial. Capias will issue. Bond is $25 cash or surety. For Byron Askew, SP 1367011, counts 1 and 2. Both for pretrial. Capias will issue. Bond is set at $25 cash or surety. As to each matter, for Mustafa Assi, I have case number SP 137-87291, which is scheduled for pretrial. Capias will issue. Bond is $25 cash or surety. And then for Mustafa Assi, SP 137-8728, counts 1 and 2. Default judgments will be entered. I believe that that's everyone. I'm going to return now to page 3 for Brianna Anderson. What's going on with Brianna Anderson?
So I looked it up. It looks like she had a 3-month delayed sentence. But let's see. It says must not pick up any new tickets, no police or contact, and it's $115 amount of money in here. So maybe it was just $50. They didn't take that. It was only $50, but she didn't pay either one. So
all right, what's the amount owed?
It's $115.
All right, Capias will issue. The bond will be set at $115. cash or surety, which is the amount owed. That is everyone. Did I miss anyone?
Not that I saw, Judge.
Not that I saw, Your Honor.
Wonderful. You all are now all free to leave. Thank you. We still are in good shape. And so tomorrow will be a better day. It's Wednesday, and I'm hoping that someday this madness will come to an end. How about that?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Miss Fields, come back tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
Judge,
Okay.
Have a good evening, everyone. Bye. Bye, guys.